Hi, library friends. Welcome to Overdue Conversations with the Library Ladies. I'm Lonnie Smith, WCPL's Outreach Manager.
And I'm Kylie Alumdar, WCPL Marketing and PR Manager.
This is your cozy corner for books, brews, and all the buzz from our favorite place to read, learn, and connect, the Williams County Public Library.
So grab your coffee, settle in, and join us for today's stories and events. And we have a fun story to talk about. We have a special guest coming to the Local History Center.
Oh, I love the local history events.
Yes. So on Thursday, April 16th at 6 p.m., Don Allison is presenting his program, Ghosts of Gettysburg.
Oh, boy. Don Allison programs. I know those are super popular. So if you like Don Allison stories, come on out and check it out. So he's gone a couple of times to Gettysburg, hasn't he?
He's gone a couple of times and has actually written a couple books.
Okay.
About his visits and his paranormal experiences. So he has I Met a Ghost at Gettysburg, and then his second book, I Met More Ghosts at Gettysburg. And he is going to come to the Local History Center and talk all about his experiences, and I'm sure he'll have his books available too if you want to purchase one.
Very cool. That's such a neat program, and some wild stories I bet he has.
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah, so what an interesting program. What day was that in time?
Thursday, April 16th at 6 p.m., and you do not need to register. You can just show up and listen to some ghost stories.
Excellent. Well done, Local History Center. I love those kind of programs.
Yes, me too. All right, so today we have a lot of new books to talk about.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Oh, what are we drinking?
I'm just doing another cold brew from Big B. Delicious.
Mine's plain black coffee from next door.
There we go.
Yeah, we're keeping it simple today. So yes, new books. We have lots of wonderful new books. These are brand new. They have not hit our shelves yet. Let's see. This one, Camp Monster. I had looked through it just briefly, but this one's really neat. It is a graphic novel or manga?
Juvenile fiction, I believe.
Juvenile fiction, okay.
Yes.
But look, it's got such beautiful big pictures. But yes, it will be in the graphic novels downstairs in the children's department.
And what I love about these type of stories is if you have a kid probably like 2nd through 4th grade who maybe isn't really wanting to read, they're still not like fully into chapter books yet, like these are great options.
These are great because they get the sense of getting a big book.
Uh-huh.
Because they've moved from these little books, you know, but they're not quite ready for a chapter book. But you hand them one of these and now they've got a big kid book and it's thick and it's lots of pictures and not as much reading. So that way the child can get through it pretty quick and not feel too overwhelmed.
Yeah, and the pictures really keep them involved in the story too.
I think so.
So I'm really excited about this one right here, Stolen Midnights by Catherine Quinn. As you can see, it is very beautiful, and it is, of course, a fairy tale.
That might be the prettiest book in our library.
I know, it's so beautiful.
It's so pretty.
Right? It is a YA book, and it has a magical locket, lots of magic, obviously, so fantasy. And of course, we have a heroine who is learning about these magical powers that she has, and she has to go on a journey.
I'm here
to
for
save
all of
her
that.
kingdom.
Yes.
and fall in love.
And fall in love, of course.
So, Stolen Midnights by Catherine Quinn. And then I'm going to have you talk about this one, Lonnie.
Oh, yeah. So this is the next one by Jo Sequoia. And this lady is a friend of mine. So go, Jo. Super proud of you. This is her next book. She writes a lot of archaeological love stories.
She does.
So all of her books have the same sort of theme. But they are, the female is usually the archaeologist, and she goes on a hunt, and then she meets the hunky man.
And I do love all of her titles. This one is The Lust Crusade. And I just always think she's got a really good play on words.
She really does. She the Temple of...
No,
yeah,
the Temple of Swoon. That's what it was.
Swoon.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, and I love how colorful her covers are. They're so eye-catching. Wonderful job. Check it out if you like history, if you like romance books.
Do you like archaeology, some Indiana Jones
Do you like
vibes?
Indiana Jones? Check it out.
All right, so we are going right onto this Robert Dugoni, Her Cold Justice. Now, I'm going to talk about this one and also this Mary Kubica at the same time. This is It's Not Her. These are both thrillers. So I know we have a lot of patrons who enjoy thrillers. Yes, Lonnie loves her thrillers. So we we get thrillers in quite often. We have a huge selection, and these are just a few titles that we have gotten in. And I know that the It's Not Her is super popular. Mary Kubica is highly recommended.
I've heard her name a lot. I have not heard of Robert Dugoni, though.
I know.
So that must be just someone that I have missed, but
it's definitely one to check out. So it's a ruthless prosecutor, a righteous defender. The game is set. So it sounds like a little cat and mouse.
Little court drama.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep. So if you're looking for a thriller, got some to check out.
Those sound good. We have another manga book. So this is different from a graphic novel. A manga is read this way. Mm-hmm. So they are very, very different. So manga, New Demon Slayer, number 3.
I know that's a really popular series.
It absolutely is. Yeah. So we got a new one. Come check it out.
And then this book, Made Me Think of You by Libby Page. Nice. And I also picked this one out because the author's name is Libby and our children's our youth services manager's name is Libby. Yes, but this one is obviously more of like a cozy read. And it says the right book in the hands of the right person at exactly the right moment can change their life forever.
Isn't that the truth?
I was like, if that isn't a tagline for a library, I don't know what is.
I know. I love that.
Yeah. So as a reader, check this one out.
Then finally, we have a new picture book. And this is Decoy Saves Opening Day.
And I believe it's a baseball season book, which is perfect because baseball season is just starting up. And of course, it has a dog in it.
Yeah, it's a baseball book about a dog. What more is there to love?
Right?
So there is anything from your beginning reader books all the way up through something for those of us who are full grown. Something for everyone at the library.
With all genres. And then we've got large print, which is amazing. Something for everybody.
If you've never seen large print, the difference, look at the size of that font compared to this one.
Yeah.
So that's now, not all large print books are this large, but they are all larger than regular print.
Yes.
Normally they say the average font size for large print is, I believe, 16 or 18. Yep. So it's pretty big. However, if you ever do get to a point where the large print books are not big enough and your eyes are straining, please contact me, the outreach manager. I have some other state programs that I could sign you up for.
Of course you do. You just have all the tricks up your sleeve. For me. Lonnie does a great job at outreach and helping out our patrons.
Thanks, Kylie. I try. I just want people to enjoy books as long as possible.
I know, me too. All right, so for our Beyond the Stacks, we are actually going to be talking about our newsletters today. Now, if you did not know, I actually put these together.
Yay, Kylie!
Every 3 months.
The crowd goes wild.
Yeah, it's a lot, but it's a great resource.
It really is. Your work is well received. The newsletters have so much information in them.
Yes. So we've never really discussed what all information is in the newsletters. So we're going to kind of go over that today. So they always start with obviously an introduction and a directory and our open hours. As you can see, our directory is right here. And then our open hours is right here on this side. Now, if there's any closings for the 3 months that the booklet is for, it will be found here on this page. We do not have any from February through April, so there's none currently listed, but you will find those there. So if you're wondering if we're open or closed for something like Veterans Day or Martin Luther King Day, you can check in the newsletters.
Wonderful.
And then all of our locations have 3 months worth of programming listed throughout it, and that is all ages. So children's, teens, adults, family programs, you're going to find that in here for every location. And then our services are also highlighted as well. So if you wanted to learn, if you didn't know anything about the fact that we have something like Library of Things, we have it right here as well. And then each newsletter will feature a staff spotlight, which I always love putting together. And everybody loves when I send them my questions.
Oh, it's so nice to get to know a little bit more about our coworkers because I know them, but not always their favorite food or what they like to read. I especially liked this one that you just did on, I think it's Jonelle.
Yep.
Yeah. She's such a sweet potato.
So if you want to learn more about our staff, there's a whole staff spotlight in here, and every edition will feature a different staff member.
It is a lot of pressure when you send those questionnaires, though. I had this spot about 2 minutes, and she sent me the questionnaire, and I said, I don't know my favorite book.
That is always the hardest question for people. It's okay. You don't always have to give me a straight answer. You can give me like 5 books. It's fine. Another thing is there's always a QR code if you're interested in becoming a Friends of the Library member.
Okay.
So a good way to find out more information about that is right here in our booklet. And there's just a wealth of knowledge in these. And they are available at all locations. You can get print copies. And Bryan, Edgerton, Eden, Pioneer, Stryker, and West Unity, also our local history center. Lonnie delivers them at locations.
I take them out to all of the little free libraries that are in Bryan, so those get updated. There's one at East End Pool. There's one at the amphitheater. There's one at the Y. There are also newsletters inside the Y on their bulletin board, and then they are also at Dr. Hillman's chiropractic office, Dr. Whitaker's dental office, and Endless Creations, as well as the senior center.
Yeah. And they are,
and Monarch. New this month is Monarch.
Okay. And they are available online as well. So you can always find the current newsletter on our website, mywcpl.org, and it's also always pinned at the top of our Facebook page.
There's lots of ways to find them. They are sitting out in the library on tables around. So if you cannot locate one out in the wild, come to the library. We have them at the circulation desk.
All right. Yeah, we just wanted to touch on that to let you guys know. Make sure to get the next copy.
It really is a wonderful thing because you can hold on to this for 3 months and know what's going on.
Yep.
Where our calendars are monthly, or if you're trying to follow along on Facebook, you might not see something that's really, really interesting to you. Mm-hmm. The newsletters are the way to go.
Yep.
I also take them to all of my events. If you see me out in public, I'll have these with me.
Yep. So, all right. So, on to
Lightning round. Okay. The Local History Center will host its monthly local history and genealogy chat on Monday, April 13th at 4 p.m. Come chat with history enthusiasts as we explore our community's past.
Bryan Main Library will host a Bug's Life movie night on Monday, April 13th at 5:30 p.m. Watch the beloved animated Pixar film A Bug's Life and enjoy some bug-themed snacks. This event is perfect for families and bug lovers of all ages.
Stryker Branch Library will hold a watercolor class with Melissa Brock on Monday, April 13th at 6 p.m. For adults, please register.
Pioneer Branch Library will hold a vegetable and flower garden seed starter program on Monday, April 13th at 6 p.m. Learn how to start garden seeds and plant your own to take home. Register to attend.
Eden Branch Library will hold Cookies and Canvas with Cassidy on Monday, April 13th at 6 p.m. Make a painting of an elephant in the rain. Please register.
And that was Edgerton Branch Library.
Oh, excuse me.
West Unity Branch Library will hold savory samples on Monday, April 13th at 6 p.m. The theme for the month will be sliders. Bring a slider dish along with the recipe to exchange with fellow attendees.
Eden Branch Library will hold a senior craft on Tuesday, April 14th at 11 a.m. Everyone is welcome to attend, even if you're not part of the Senior Center. Please call the library ahead of time at 833-633-7323, extension 3, to let staff know that you're planning on attending. Thank you so much for joining us for this episode of Overdue Conversations. Stay tuned for the next one.